Auguste François-Marie de Colbert-Chabanais, Comte de l'Empire, joined the French army during the French Revolutionary Wars. He became a general officer of cavalry during the Napoleonic Wars and fought in a number of major battles under Emperor Napoleon I of France in 1805 to 1807. He was killed by a long-range shot fired by a British rifleman during the Peninsular War in 1809. Early career. Colbert joined the army as a private, but soon became aide-de-camp to Emmanuel Grouchy, then to Joachim Murat, and served in the army of Italy. During the Egyptian campaign, he took part in the Salahiyeh affair and the siege of Acre, receiving a serious wound in the latter action. He returned to France with Louis de Saxe, then went to Italy, where he behaved with distinction at the Battle of Marengo on the 14th of June 1800. His actions merited the Star of the Legend honor, granted him on the 11th of December 1803, and on the 25th of December 1804, he was made a colonel of the 10th Chasseurs or Cheval Regiment. Napoleonic Wars. Colbert distinguished himself at the Battle of Elchingen on the 14th of October 1805. During the combat, he led the 3rd Hussar and 10th Chasseurs regiments in support of Marshal Michel Ney's attacking infantry. He also fought at the Battle of Austerlitz in December. Promoted to brigadier general at the end of 1805, he was given an important mission to St. Petersburg by Napoleon, where he was accompanied by his great friend Claude Testaux-Ferry, later a colonel in the cavalry of the Imperial Guard. He and Ferry met again in Spain. He married the daughter of Senator Canclo, and they had two sons in 1805 and 1808. On the 14th of October 1806, while commanding the cavalry of Ney's 6th Corps, Colbert served at the Battle of Jena, leading several charges of the 3rd Hussar and 10th Chasseurs regiments against enemy infantry. Still with 6th Corps, he led his troopers at the Battle of Eylau on the 8th of February 1807 and the Battle of Friedland on the 14th of June. At this period Ney said of him, "I sleep peacefully when Colbert commands my outposts." Sent to Spain in 1808 to join the Peninsular War, Colbert fought at the Battle of Medina del Rio Seco on the 14th of July 1808 while serving under Marshal Jean-Baptiste Bessières. On the 23rd of November, he led his cavalry at the Battle of Tudela under Marshal Jean Lannes. That winter, he commanded the 3rd Hussars and 15th Chasseurs in the cavalry advance guard of Marshal Nicolas Soult, who was pursuing Sir John Moore's British army in its retreat to A Coruña. On the Astorga road not far from Villafranca, Colbert's troopers captured 2,000 prisoners and wagon trains carrying rifles, as well as releasing some French troops captured by the British. Later the same day, however, at the Battle of Cacabelos, Irish rifleman Thomas Plunkett, a noted sharpshooter in the 95th Rifles, one of the British units still under effective military discipline, advanced alone towards the French. Plunkett killed Colbert with a single long-range rifle shot, then killed an officer who came to Colbert's assistance with a second shot. These shots were likely taken beyond the normal rifle range of 200 to 300 meters, and well beyond the musket range of 80 meters. Sir Colbert would not have considered himself close enough to the British rearguard to be in any danger. His last words are, "I am still very young to die, but at least my death is that of a soldier of the great army, because, exhaling, I see flee the last and eternal enemies of my country." When Ney learned of his death, he sent an aide to collect his personal effects. He wrote, "His wife and child will one day attach value to having what belonged to him. Besides, it is the only and final proof of friendship that I could give to this brave young man." By a decree of the 1st of January 1810, Napoleon decided that a statue of Colbert should be placed on the Pont de la Concorde, though this project never came to fruition. The name Colbert is engraved on column 38 on the west face of the Arc de Triomphe.